Yo, what's up everybody? It's Jeff Williams with ABTV. Today we're going to be talking about The Flash, Season 5, Episode 17, titled Time Bomb. Now this episode has a lot of stuff. Let's be honest, it has a lot of stuff. There's a lot of storylines. It's going real quick. But we're not going to talk about everything that's going on because that would be all day. We're just going to talk about the family dynamic between Barry, Iris, and Nora and how that's going to change going forward with all the stuff that happened in this last episode. Now we know with Barry Allen that there's two major themes with him, trust and family. In this episode you really see those two themes being tested from the jump. And with Nora coming to the realization that she has to tell the truth about her working with Dawn, how is that going to really work out with everybody? Like how, I mean we see at the end of the episode that Barry just wishes her away, but like after that, how will everybody be how is everybody really going to be affected by this? Now, before we get into how I feel like each person is gonna like react, how they should move forward, it's just frustrating to see that XS continuously goes to Wells in the first place. Like she knows that Wells is the one that killed Barry's parents. Barry is the person he is today because of Wells, but that's a good and a bad thing. Like he has trust issues because of Wells and other villains, but he has family issues because of Wells. And for her to know that and continuously go to him is very frustrating to see as a viewer, but I hope she uses this to learn. I hope she grows from this, but it's very frustrating to see her continuously go to him and try to use him as a way to save Barry, because as fans, we know that, but like from Barry's point of view, from Iris' point of view, from Team Flash's point of view, it seems very weird and it seems really messed up, to be honest. Now, XS, we see that she's struggling trying to tell Barry the truth throughout the whole episode, and I feel like she kind of gets slighted in the fact that she doesn't even get to tell him the truth, to be honest. Like, Sherlock is the one that tells everybody the truth, that discovers the mystery of Nora Allen, and it's really frustrating to see as a fan. I feel like her storyline got slighted for the fact that Sherlock's storyline gets advanced. I don't know. For the family dynamic, I think it really hurts, to be honest. To find something out about your family member, Nora, in this story, and not have it come from Nora, that's very frustrating to see. And it's gonna be interesting to see how Barry reacts to that, how Iris reacts to that, how the whole Team Flash reacts to that, because they're just all a big family, to be honest. And I really wish she was the one to tell him, but it'd be interesting to see how that affects everybody else because it wasn't her. And I mean, Barry pulled a Barry. Once he finds out that somebody's against him, speeds him off, takes him to the speed vault, and that it is what it is. But this is gonna be different. This is family, and he kind of needs to know why she did it. Like he just whooshed her off right over without even asking why. He didn't listen, and I mean, it's frustrating, but that's Barry. That's who he is. It's black and white for him. I mean, it's been a struggle his whole life on The Flash. But yeah, so it's gonna be interesting to see how he reacts to that, and I really hope he actually like gives her the time of a day to just like listen. And I feel like Iris is gonna come in to be that rock and be like, Barry, let's listen to our daughter. She is our daughter, and she probably is doing this for the right reasons. Now, another thing along those lines, Iris was there in the future. Like, Iris is her mother. Why did she not confide in her? That's another struggle I see Iris having to deal with, and I don't know how that one's gonna really go down. I didn't see that in this past episode. I didn't see her coming to that realization yet, but like I can see that coming down the line. It's gonna be really interesting to see how that happens, because I feel like that's another rift that they were already trying to put together, that fractured relationship between Nora and Iris. So I'm really interested to see how that one's gonna work out. But just along the same lines, there's gonna be a lot of changes coming in the future, and I feel like Iris is gonna be a big part of like keeping everybody together, because she's always been Barry's rock. And yeah, it's just gonna be interesting to see how, if they trust her again, if they let her work with Team Flash again. But like I said, Barry, Iris, and Nora, they're family, they trust each other, they love each other, but this is going to be a big test. But we'll see. Next episode comes out tomorrow, so let's see what happens. But like I said, this is Jeff Williams with AfterBuzz TV. Thanks for spending time with me. Peace.